Hey guys, it's Jessie and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another update to my Project 10 Uses Project Pan. So if you guys are unfamiliar with this series, if you're not caught up, I will link the playlist up here so you can watch all of the past updates. But basically this is just a kind of more usage based project pan that kind of works alongside my whole collection roulette, where in that I'm kind of working on panning using up. This one I'm just focused on using each product 10 times. So this is kind of to help me more cycle through my collection, not just focus in on products that I'm panning, so I get a good amount of use on anything. We normally see the most roll-ins and roll-outs with this project just because I'm only using things 10 times, and today we have 3 rollouts, which is pretty low for us, but I was away for about 2.5 weeks this month and I'm having to, this is kind of like a delayed update, so the next update is also going to be small because it's going to be like a lesser period of time as well, but I am going to really focus on this one, hopefully to have some rollouts next month too. So yeah, 3 is not a huge amount of rollouts, but it's definitely something. So without further ado, let's just get straight into it. So I'm going to go in order of what's been in here, oldest to newest, excluding the products that are rolling out. So the first product I have to talk about is my single shadow from Beauty Bay. This is the Pressed Eye Pigment in the shade Vision. This is just what it looks like with the lid still on, and then you can see the actual shade and some usage in there. So I've used this one once this month for 6 uses total in the project. So 4 uses next month. Hopefully we should be able to do this. I'm not 100% sure when I'm going to be filming this next update. It's probably only going to be about a week or two's time, but overall I still hope that I can get a good amount of progress and hopefully should be able to use this one 4 times for next month. Then we have one of the products that I've only used once so far this month. I'm a little bit unsure of how to use this. Obviously I know how, but I'm a little bit kind of apprehensive to use it because it's a bit of a different product for me. But this is the Glossier Future Dew. This I use kind of as a primer slash last step of skincare. I've only used this one once, and that's once in the project altogether. Hopefully I can get this done. I don't think I'll use it 9 times by the next update, but the update after that I should definitely be able to roll this one out. But yeah, I didn't have any issues with it when I did use it, but I often kind of don't know whether I really want to start with a glowy look because I have quite oily skin anyway. But I will definitely kind of make some more use on this product because it's really nice. It's really quite pretty packaging as well. So yeah, unfortunately I haven't used that one too much this month. Then we have another product which is one that was kind of neglected in my collection. This is the Pony Effect Everlasting Cushion Foundation, and as you can tell by the name, it's just a cushion foundation. It just looks like this here. I've used this one twice this month for 2 uses total. It's a bit of a different formula for me. It's the only cushion foundation that I have, and I do kind of tend to reach for other foundations that are kind of tried and tested that I know will do well when I'm going out and stuff like that, like during the day. But I'm definitely going to make an effort to use this at least 3 more times next update, like in between now and next update, because I've only got about a week or 2 before that. But hopefully I can get some more progress on that one. We will obviously have to wait and see. Then we have one of my 2 palettes that I was rolled in last month. So I like to have 2 eyeshadow palettes to focus on, but unfortunately as I was away I didn't really get to do too much of this because I was also trying to, once I got back, divide my time between my pan those eyeshadows, pan that palette, and the other eyeshadow projects obviously. But the first product we have was the Natasha Denona Sunrise palette. This I used twice for 2 uses total. I honestly can't really remember what I did. I'm pretty sure I used one of these shimmers on the lid at some point, and I might have used Awakening as well. That's one of my favourite shades. Again, not 100% sure what I used from this palette, but I know next month I want to use Phlox definitely, and probably Awakening and Dayspring again, the shimmers, and then obviously use the mattes in here to kind of correlate that look together. But I've used this one twice so far, so still need 8 uses on here, so quite a lot to go for that one. And then with my Subculture palette, unfortunately I have not used this at all this month. This is what it is looking like. It's pretty untouched, but I do really like it, especially the shades kind of this half I love, especially like Electric is such a pretty shimmer, and Cube up here as well. So yeah, definitely need to work a little bit more harder on that one, but hoping to get at least a few uses on it before the next update. So then for products rolling out, firstly we have my Charlotte Tilbury face palette. The shade we had in here was Cheek Pop 6, which is the lower blush shade, and here you can see the use on it there. So we've definitely made some marks in here. You can kind of see the writing on there starting to fade away. It's a really pretty blush. I did like it. I feel like it did look quite powdery on the skin, but I used this one 2 times this month for 10 uses total, and now obviously we are rolling that one out. Then we have my number 7 Airbrush Away primer. I used this one 10 times this month for 10 uses total. I actually took this one away traveling with me. If I squeeze, okay, there is a big air bubble in here right now, but I think I would be down to about here-ish. I actually took this one on holiday with me. It was the only kind of primer I took with me. I didn't take very much makeup at all, so that is why there is more progress on this one this month. I was able to use it 10 times, which was obviously very good, and I'm very glad about that. I don't really have too many opinions on that one. It's kind of just a fine, like, smoothing primer. And then lastly, we had my Beauty Babe bronzer in the shade Fawn. This is just a really nice kind of classic drugstore bronzer. No issues with this. It worked fine. I used this one 10 times this month for 10 uses total, and it was very easy. I could just use it 10 days in a row, and I really enjoyed working on this one. Okay, so now for what we're going to be rolling in. We're going to be rolling in 4 products this month. As I said, this kind of goes alongside my whole collection roulette, so I like to roll in what I'm not focusing too much on in that project. So today we're going to be rolling in a concealer, a highlight, a bronzer, and then a lip colour, preferably a lip gloss. So firstly, for concealer, I'm just going to put up a random number generator on my phone, and my concealers will go from number 16, because that's just where I have it in my spreadsheet, to number 21. Okay, so randomly generating one, we have number 18, and that is going to be my CoverGirl Clean Fresh Concealer. This one, oh, you can see, tell I don't use it too much because it has separated, but if I just mix this up, it is a really nice kind of lightweight concealer. I have found that this looks a little bit drying under the eyes, but I really would like to give it another go. We are about up to here in it, so I'm going to write that down. And I would definitely not normally, I think, reach for this, so I'm really excited to pull this in and get 10 uses on it. Then for a highlight, or I'll do bronzer next because it's next in my spreadsheet, we have number 86 till 99. So randomly generating one. The shaking doesn't work, we're going to just press it, and that is going to be number 86. So that is my Reboot Triple Shading Bronzer. This one I had in a project pan last year. I think it was just in my general project pan, and I think, if I remember rightly, this was pretty cracked. Oh, okay, so we've barely actually got any left in here. I don't know why I haven't tried to pan this before. It's pretty cracked, so I will have to repress it, but that is just what it looks like there. So really not too much product left in it, actually. I think in 10 uses we should be able to use that on up, so I'm just going to pop that on the side to remind me that I need to repress that. And then for highlighter, we're going from number 100 exactly all the way down to number 119, and then randomly generating one from there. We have 105. That is going to be, then randomly generating one from there, we have 110. So that is going to be the first shade in my ABH Glow Kit. So that is going to be the shade Marshmallow up here. A very pretty kind of icy white highlight. I think that will look very nice on the face, very reflective. So I'm excited to use that one and have that one to work on for a little bit. And then lastly, for my lip glosses, I am going to go from number 136 to number 156. So randomly generating that one there. We have 139, which is going to be my Tower 28 gloss in Oat. So I've already used up one of these in the shade Coconut, but this one's obviously got more in it here. Let me just give this a sniff because I haven't used it in a while. Yeah, that all smells good. So these ones, they do use up quite quickly, and they do actually have quite a shorter expiry. So I think probably after I work on it here, I'm going to be just kind of continuing to work on it. But yeah, that is where we are up to now. So just kind of in the middle of that T symbol, just kind of, yeah, exactly in the middle of that T symbol. So we can see how far we will go down it in 10 uses, but that'll be very easy for me. This one you can reapply lots, and I really like it, so I'm excited to work on that one. But yeah, those are the products that we're going to be rolling in this month, and that is my progress. So I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you have, don't forget to give it a like down below, hit subscribe and turn the bell to join a little club. Make sure you turn on all notifications, then you'll be notified every single time I post a new video. If you want to watch my other videos, there'll be 2 on the screen now to pick from, as well as a load linked up in the cards from earlier. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!